time we have the 100 games, which is all characters from the 100, except there is 48 of them. In District 1, you have Clark Griffin, Lexa Woods, Bellamy Blake, and Finn Collins.
No, it's just Finn.
It is actually Finn Collins.
Yeah, but you don't really call him Finn Collins.
District 2, Octavia Blake,
You don't.
Lincoln, Ilian, and Indra.
You don't call him Finn Collins.
District 3, Ada Griffin, Marcus Kane, John Murphy, and Emory. District 4, Luna. By the way, that is an awesome GIF.
Still hate
Okay, you have Luna, Raven Race, Rowan, and Echo. District 5, wait, I'll pause it real quick, and I will get the image to work. Okay, guys, I found a picture. You got Pike, in District 5, you got Pike Michael, Carl Emerson, Ontari, and Cage Wallace. You know, the
all-hated characters.
all-hated characters. District 6, Jasper Jordan, Monty Green, Maya, and Wells Jaha. District 7, Thelonious Jaha, Ali, Becca, and Hannah Green. District 8, Charlotte, Nico, Nyla, and Riley. District 9, Harper, Dante Wallace, DeCapo Sinclair, and Eric Jackson.
Abby.
And in District 10, you've got Nigel, Nate Miller, Brian, and Vera Kane. District 11, you've got Wick, Anya, Adam, and Jake Griffin. And District 12, you've got Sterling, David Miller, Shumway, and Miles.
When you were running out of ideas.
Pretty much, yeah.
Abby.
Let's start this, guys.
Abby.
Yep.
Abby.
Proceed. As the tributes stand on their
Abby.
Shush. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Dante Wallace runs away. Octavia Blake, Abby Griffin, and Jake Griffin work together to get as many supplies as possible.
That makes sense.
Echo runs away. Miles runs away. Nate Miller retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Emery, Monty Green, and Wells Jaha work together to get as many supplies as possible. Wick finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Raven Ray takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Hannah Green runs away. Riley runs away. Marcus runs into the cornucopia and hides. Nico runs away. Maya runs away. John Murphy catches Anya off guard and kills her.
That makes sense for Murphy, I mean.
Allie finds a canteen full of water. Carl Emerson runs away from the cornucopia. Shumway runs away. Finn takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Lincoln runs away. I didn't realize I used the GIF. Becca runs away with a lighter and some rope. Ilian and Eric Jackson fight for a bag. Ilian gives up and retreats.
What? You spelled it Ilian.
Clark runs away. That's a capital I.
Oh my god.
Vera Kane runs away. Brian runs away. Sterling runs away with a lighter and some rope. Luna runs away. Harper overpowers Charlotte, killing her. Well, that was fast. Rowan runs away.
Well, she's a 12.
Jack Apple Sinclair runs away. Pike runs away. Nigel runs away. Andrew takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. David Miller grabs a backpack and retreats. Jasper runs away. Lexa grabs a sword. Cage Wallace runs away. Thelonious Jaha runs away. Nyla, Bellamy Blake, and Ontari start fighting, but Bellamy Blake runs away as Nyla kills Ontari. And Adam smashes a bottle of alcohol and a rag.
Could have put Shawn Mendes in this.
Thelonious Jaha forces Luna to kill Eric Jackson or Monty Green. She refuses to kill, so Thelonious Jaha kills her instead. Lexa camouflages herself in the bushes. Nyla, Octavia Blake, and Abby Griffin hunt for other tributes. Maya injures herself. Hannah Green, Harper, Marcus Kane, Rowan, and Echo hunt for other tributes. Wick overhears Emory and Dante Wallace talking in the distance. Nate Miller overhears Cage Wallace and Indra talking in the distance. Jacopo Sinclair discovers a cave. Shumway constructs a shack. Wells Jaha receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Brian thinks about home. Lincoln, Nico, Finn, and Nigel raid Carl Emerson's camp while he is hunting. Riley sets off an explosive, killing David Miller, Sterling, and Raven.
No.
Not Raven. Allie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Miles and Jake Griffin hunt for other tributes. Clark chases John Murphy. Becca is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Adam bashes Jasper Jordan's head with a mace. No, Jasper! Pike runs away from Bellamy. Elaine searches for firewood. Vera Kane travels to higher ground. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Anya, Charlotte, Ontari, Luna, David Miller, Sterling, Raven Rays, and Jasper Jordan.
In the arm.
Oh. Octavia Blake sets off an explosive, killing Lexa Woods, Billy Blake, and Indra.
What?
Octavia, you killed your brother.
And you're
Nico sets up camp for the night. Finn silently snaps Adam's neck.
revenge.
Echo destroys Dante's Wallace's supplies while he is asleep. Hannah Green and Nate Miller sleep in shifts. Harper lets Monty Green into her shelter.
Hey.
Eric Jackson thinks about winning. Wick receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. John Murphy climbs a tree to rest. Brian tries to sing himself to sleep. Nigel dies of dysentery. Jake Griffin shoots an arrow into Allie's head.
Hey.
Jacopo Sinclair screams for help. Clark Griffin passes out from exhaustion. Lincoln passes out from exhaustion. Nyla destroys Marcus Kane's supplies while he's
That was a
asleep.
dick move.
Rowan quietly hums. Miles and Vera Kane huddle for warmth.
God.
Wells Jahal climbs a tree to rest. Amore convinces Abby Griffin to snuggle with her.
No, you're with Murphy. You can't do that.
Cage Wallace, Riley, Pike Michael, and Ilya tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood.
I don't even like any of those characters, so
I like that character.
I don't care about
Becca Shumway, Carl Emerson, and Maya sleep in
I
shifts.
don't like any of those characters either.
Thelonious Jaha receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor.
I don't care about.
Wells Jaha sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Dante Wallace makes a wooden spear. Nate Miller discovers a river. Cage Wallace constructs a shack. Echo and Maya split up to search for resources. Brian steals from Pike Michael while
What?
he isn't looking.
What?
Harper sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Jacopo Sinclair overhears Marcus Kane and Nimrod talking in the distance. Riley steals from Eric Jackson while he isn't looking. Miles and Thelonious Jaha work together for the day. Clark Griffin tends to Wick's wounds. Shumway traces Octavia Blake. John Murphy searches for a water source. Vera Kane collects a fruit from a tree. Jake Griffin makes a wooden spear. Becca convinces Nico to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Why would you kill Nico?
Nico's such a cuddly thing.
Hannah Green receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Finn collects fruit from a tree. Abby Griffin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nala searches for firewood.
Waterwood?
Carol Emerson collects fruit from a tree. Monty Green goes hunting. Lincoln attacks Ilian, but he manages to escape.
Grounders.
Rowan practices his archery. Some cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lexa Woods, Belly Blake, Indra, Adam, Nigel, Allie, and Nico. Cage Wallace, Miles, and Shumway cheerfully sing songs together. Ilian tends to his wounds. Monty Green passes out from exhaustion. Finn defeats Marcus Kane in a fight but spares his life. Harper stuck to fire. Becca questions her sanity. Lincoln attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Nate Miller loses sight of where he is. Carl Emerson sets up camp for the night. Clark Griffin is woken by nightmares. Jacopo Sinclair and Brian hold hands. Riley tends to his wounds. Rowan throws a knife into Wells Jahal's head.
Wells' head.
Wick tends to his wounds. Echo passes out from exhaustion. Abby Griffin quietly hums. Hannah Green loses sight of where she is. Vera Kane ambushes Nyla and kills her.
Damn.
Dante Wallace tends to Octavia Blake's wounds. Thelonious Jaha, Eric Jackson, Maya, and Pike Michael sleep in shifts. Emery convinces John Murphy to snuggle with her. Jake Griffin rolls into his own fire. Yes. Marcus Kane chases Becca. Harper receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Clark Griffin throws a knife into Pike Michael's chest.
Yes!
Yes! Nate Miller chases Cage Wallace. Thelonious Jaha scares Dante Wallace off. Vera Kane poisons Monty Green's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies.
Okay.
Rowan, Hannah Green, Emery, and Riley hunt for other tributes. Finn and Octavia Blake work together for the day. Abby Griffin chases John Murphy.
Why?
Shumway receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jacopo Sinclair defeats Lincoln in the fight but spares his life. Maya receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Miles poisons Brian's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. Ilian picks flowers.
Interesting.
Carl Emerson hunts for other tributes. Wick receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Echo makes a wooden spear. Eric Jackson tries to sleep through the entire day. Six cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wells Jaha, Nyla, Jake Griffin, Pike Michael, Barricade, Miles, and Barricade and Miles. Brian sets off an explosive, killing Eric Jackson, Riley, Ilian, and Nate Miller.
Damn.
Abby Griffin fends Becca, Harper, and Maya away from her fire. Monty Green attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Carl Emerson and Rowan hold hands.
What?
Wick, Echo, and Jacopo Sinclair sleep in shifts. Hannah Green defeats Finn in a fight but spares his life. Emery receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Cage Wallace sets up a camp for the night. Lincoln destroys Clark Griffin's supplies while she is asleep. Shenway begs for Thelonious Jaha to kill him. He refuses, keeping Shenway alive. Dante Wallace climbs a tree to rest. John Murphy starts a fire. Octavia Blake receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Marcus Kane receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wick, Rowan, and Shumway hunt for the tributes. Echo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Amori receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Maya tries to sleep the entire day. Octavia Blake searches for a water source. Abby Griffin steals from Cage Wallace while he isn't looking. John Murphy and Dante Wallace fight Clark Griffin and Brian. Clark Griffin and Brian survive.
No,
Not
Murphy!
Murphy! Carl Emerson sets Marcus Kane on fire with a Molotov.
Oh.
Man. Becca begs for Monty Green to kill her. He refuses, keeping Becca alive. Jacopo Sinclair, Finn, Hannah Green, Thelonious Jaha, and Lincoln hunt for other tributes. Harper hunts for other tributes. Let's see. Who's going to die next? 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Eric Jackson, Riley, Ilian, Nate Miller, John Murphy, Dante Wallace, and Marcus Kane. Shumway and Becca talk about the tributes still alive. Cage Wallace dies trying to escape the arena. Monty Green attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Jacopo Sinclair thinks about home. Lincoln and Hannah Green sleep in shifts. Thelonious Jaha kills Abby Griffin with a hatchet. Wick and Emory hold hands.
No.
Harper is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Carl Emerson bashes Clark Griffin's head against a rock several times. Brian kills Maya while he is sleeping.
You idiot.
Oops. Echo goes to sleep. Rowan climbs a tree to rest. Finn is woken by nightmares. Octavia Blake rolls into her own fire.
For the most badass character in the entire show, that's what happens.
The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Thelonious Jaha decides not to go to the feast. Brian strangles Wick after engaging in a fistfight.
Wow, Brian's killed a lot of people.
Monty Green sets Shumway on fire with a Molotov. Hannah Green kills Becca for her supplies. Carl Emerson decides not to go to the feast. Rowan repeatedly stabs Lincoln to death with his size. Jacopo Sinclair decides not to go to the feast. Finn decides not to go to the feast. Emery sets off an explosive, killing Harper.
Oh.
Echo dies from an infection. Just dies from an infection, that's it. Really. And Brian tries to sleep through the entire day. Emory, Rowan, Thelonious Jaha, and Carl Emerson raid Monty Green's camp while he is hunting. Finn fishes. Hannah Green severely injures Jacopo Sinclair, but picks him out of his misery. Oh, there's not much characters left.
I hope Rowan wins.
12 gunshots can be heard in the distance. Cage Wallace, Abby Griffin,
King Rowan come as Gedda.
Clark Griffin, Maya, Octavia Blake, Wick, Shumway, Becca, Lincoln, Harper, Echo, and Jacopo Sinclair. That is a long name. Hannah Green sets up camp for the night. Emory passes out from exhaustion. Rowan cooks his food before putting his fire out. Carl Emerson screams for help. Thelonious Jaha and Monty Green hold hands.
What?
And Brian convinces Finn to snuggle with him.
Gastic.
Sweet. Hannah Green tends to Carl Emerson's wounds. Brian constructs a shack. Rowan climbs fruit from a tree. Monty Green sets an explosive off, killing Thelonious Jaha and Emory. Finn activates an initial landmine while trying to arm it.
Well.
Oops. Fallen tributes. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Thelonious Jaha, Emory, and Finn. Monty Green cooks his food before putting his fire out. Rowan rolls into his own fire. I wanted you to win!
No, don't even Monty.
Carl Emerson defeats Hannah Green in a fight but spares his life. Her life. Brian is woken by nightmares. Monty Green and Brian work together for the day. Carl Emerson sees smoke rising in the distance.
God, if Carl Emerson wins.
Hannah Green injures herself. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Rowan. Hannah Green and Brian tell stories about themselves to each other. Monty Green screams for help, and Carol Emerson claims to rest. Brian falls into a pit and dies. Carol Emerson makes a slingshot. Monty Green injures himself, and Hannah Green fishes. Well, there goes Brian. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Brian. Hannah Green defeats Monty Green in a fight, but spares his life.
Well, good.
Carl Emerson tries to treat his infection.
I swear to God.
Monty Green is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Hannah Green severely slices Carl Emerson with a sword.
Win.
One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Hannah Green sits there killing Monty Green.
Why would you kill your own son?
Oh my God.
You bitch.
The winner is Hannah Green from District 7.
You bitch.
Hannah Green, 4 kills. Monty Green, 3 kills. Carl Emerson, 2 kills. Brian, 8 kills!
Oh my God.
Rowan, 2 kills. Finn, 1 kill. Emory, 1 kill. Jaha, 2 kills. Harper, 1 kill. Becca, 1 kill. Octavia Blake, 3 kills. Kirk, 3 kills. John Murphy, 1 kill. Wally, 3 kills. Verkin, 1 kill. Jake Griffin, 1 kill. Nada, 1 kill.